I cannot talk loud in the morning. I just can't do it. But I'm up so early to get an oil change because you can't make an appointment. And if you get there past 7:30, you have to wait for a million hours. So I'm hoping I can be like first in line. So I'm up at like 6:30 on my day off. Ordered my first things ever from Zara. I only got like three things. So I got this green long sleeve like cropped sweater, and I also got a brown sweatsuit because I didn't have any like chocolate brown. So I'm opening this at 6:30 so I could wear it. I'm excited. It's so cute. I got a size medium and the top fits perfect. The bottoms, I feel like I could have done a large just because I'm used to joggers being like a little bit baggier, but so cute. It's 9:40 right now. My car was done by like 8:30, so like an hour, which was perfect. And I just headed home and I didn't even have coffee yet. My friend that does my extensions, she's been obsessed with making lattes because she just got the Nespresso. I feel like that's like a rule, like a rite of passage. When you get the Nespresso, you're like obsessed with making lattes. So she was like, I'll make you one. So I was like, that sounds great. So that's when I'm gonna have my first cup. It's Thursday right now. You guys know Thursday through Sunday are my days, quote unquote, off slash just get everything else I need done for like YouTube, tie-dye the house. Tomorrow I have to deep clean the whole entire house, and then I also have a virtual meeting with the architect, which is so fun. Finally get some stuff back in motion. It's been a few months since I've talked to him. And then Saturday, like I said, I'm having some of my friends over, and I think they're gonna sleep over, and we're each making a different cocktail. We're gonna go get my extensions out, which I'm so excited for. I've been so over them. Missing so many, so I feel like it doesn't look too bad from the front, but from the back it's probably so obvious. My hair without them is probably around there, and it always looks pretty thin when I get them taken out just because it's in comparison. Like, I'm used to having all these extensions in, so then when I get them out it's always like a shock, so it always feels thin. So I'll probably leave it up in a hair mask for like a day and then wash it and style it for Saturday. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just over this color because I've been loving like chocolate browns like this, but I feel like it clashes with my hair. We agree. So it's a little bit later. I just got home and I actually just threw on this super fast face of makeup, and I really like the way that it came out. I'm going to film the portion for my salon takeover video, but I just wanted to get a little ready. Let me show you guys my hair. So here is my hair. I actually feel like it's pretty, like, not long, but I mean kind of, for me anyway, and it's still very thick. I thought it was gonna feel thinner, to be honest with you, and she has to brush it out like crazy, so I had a little bit of a wave in it, so now it's kind of like a little frizzy slash poofier. Later when I'm done with this video, I'm going to probably just put it up in a hair mask for a day. I like to do that when I get the extensions out. I do want to change the color of my crew neck, one, so I can tell which footage is for which, and also so like the thumbnails don't look the same if I pull from the shot. And I'm probably gonna put my hair up because like my hair is not styled or anything right now, but yeah, I'm really not hating it without the extensions. I'll probably put them back in a couple months, but like, hi, it looks pretty freaking healthy. Also, I'm gonna just set the vibe up a little bit. I'm gonna light a candle, and also, if you guys remember, I was looking for Whispering Angel, and my client Christine, who I love and have known forever, we went to high school together, she had to cancel her appointment last minute, which was totally fine. You'll hear about that in the video, actually in the video before this one. And so she was like, which rosé do you want to like make up for it? And I was like, if you could find me Whispering Angel, I will be so happy. And she did, so I think we're gonna pour ourselves a glass. What does Harlow have? Beasley, you have to mom her more. Not wearing matching pants, life of a YouTuber. We are all out of ice, so I grabbed a little bit from my Yeti, because I really I really don't feel like going to, just like leaving the house to get ice right now. I'm like so sad about it. Do a little bit. That is very good. I enjoy that. It basically tastes like a white, only with the tiniest bit of rosé, so that is really good. Good morning. I'm looking particularly eggish. I have like some discoloration right there, but I have a hair mask in, which is why I'm like super slicked back, and I'm wearing the same sweatsuit as yesterday because it's really comfy, and I only wore it for like an hour or so yesterday, but I'm setting up. I have a Zoom meeting in a little bit with the architect to go over the back room.
But first, I have my weekend treat. You guys know, frozen coffee, 2 bumps gingerbread. So bad for you, but just so good. When I brought you guys to West Elm last week, I saw that couch I really liked, but if you guys remember, I was nervous how it was going to look next to the other salon furniture I get, and I didn't know this, but West Elm does free swatches. Like, you don't pay for shipping or anything. So I got a bunch in. I can't make any decisions yet because I'm not even gonna bother getting the swatch for the sink and the chair first, because I know regardless I want that, and then I'll just kind of work around that, if that makes sense. But I did get some swatches. So the one these are the ones that I got. I'm not even sure if I 100% want that couch, just because I feel like I could find a couch for less money. Like, I don't need to be spending $3,000 for a sofa for the back room. Like, it's just not really necessary. I thought I liked the leather, but I'm like, is leather my style? Maybe I'll do a leather like swivel chair for the office part of it instead, but I figured I'd get this stuff anyway. So I got, this is the color cigar, this is the color saddle. I also got this, which is burnt sienna, which I think this is the one in the store that I did like a lot. And I also got it in snow, but like, is white leather weird? But I thought I would just keep these on me, and I could also, she's grumbling so much because she doesn't want to be picked up. Isn't she getting so big? Oh, she's getting big, girl. Still smaller than Beasley, big girl. Yes, that's what we're doing today. So I'm kind of just getting everything together. And then also, so my hair, like you guys saw, is pretty long and everything, but I finally got these gummies that my friend Tori that does my extensions is obsessed with. She swears by this. I'll link it down below if I can remember. I'm not the best with that. I can't wait till I hit 10K on Instagram and I can use the damn swipe up feature, but thought I would try them. We're both the same, where we'll take like 5 of these a day, and that's why our hair grows so fast. So I'll keep you guys updated if I see like an insane difference.
Good, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. I know, what a delight.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. It didn't love me right. Told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen.
Good morning, it is Saturday. I don't think I filmed yesterday after the architect meeting. It went really good, but I'll show you guys the design process in a future video. But we just got bagels. I usually don't get the coffee from delis, but it looked really good. And she was like, oh, it comes with it, so I got it, and it's delicious. It's perfect, like road trip coffee. But the reason I'm here is I wanna show you guys my order. So, you know how some people like Amazon shop in their sleep? I think of food that's really good and I write it down in my notes. So I woke up recently and I had a note in my phone that was like bacon, egg, and cheese with jalapeno cream cheese and hash browns. And like the note was updated at 2 a.m. So I literally thought of it in my sleep, woke up and put it on my note. So that is what we got. It looks so good. Yeah, that's my new order for life. Oh my God. Hello, completely forgot to film. So it is later in the day. Poor Harlow is so upset. So like I said, I'm having a few of my friends over. I think there's gonna be just like 5 of us. But Beasley, it's a joke that she doesn't like fun. So basically, when my friends come over, we're ridiculous, we're blasting music, we're dancing, we're just like having fun. And Beasley does not like even when it's just me and Vinny, if I'm like going too crazy, like dancing or something, she goes crazy barking because she thinks something's wrong, probably because we're all such horrible dancers. And it's just very stressful because she just isn't enjoying herself. So we decided that we would drop her off at Vinny's dad's just for the night. Also too, before we got Harlow, they used to always have little granddog sleepovers, and then they haven't since we got Harlow, so I know that he'd really like it, and then she loves him. But we decided not to have him take Harlow, 1, because she's still not potty trained, 2, because she's not gonna care for dancing, like she's not gonna be as like crazy as Beasley is. And also because, so Vinny's dad, Papito, we call him, he is not used to them play fighting. He gets nervous. I want to wait a little bit before he watches them both at the same time, like without us. But Harlow is so upset. She keeps going back in the crate because that's usually where they snuggle together, and she's itching herself now, but she was so sad, she was crying, which made me like literally almost cry. Like I called Vinny and I was like, tell me I'm not a horrible dog mom right now. But we're gonna pick her back up tomorrow. And like I said, I know that Beasley doesn't care, and I know that Vinny's dad's very happy about it, but I just feel guilty. So I hope that she'll be better when Vinny comes back at least. But I made myself a drink and I didn't film it here. This is a blood orange champagne mule and it is amazing. So I'm trying to use reels more on Instagram, and I do a reel every Saturday now called Cocktail Saturday. It's just a little cocktail recipe.
I could be lying and tell you you're fine. I could be lying the rest of the night, but I won't
So go check those out. But it's so good, and I think I mentioned this, but we're all making our own like cocktail tonight. I'm gonna try and vlog tonight. I've just been cleaning nonstop, and it looks so good in here. I still have to finish cleaning up the dining room a little bit, but so clean. I ran the room like 5 times. I think that my friends are sleeping over tonight, especially because, you know, we are kind of far, like a half hour. Not down the block or anything where it'd be like a cheap Uber, so they're just gonna sleep here. So right now I have some chicken cutlets ready, and then when my friends get here, we're gonna make like pasta, just easy. I am going to fry up the cutlets, do the dishes. I wanna do my makeup a little bit. I curled my hair a little bit, but I'm not used to curling it short, so I curled it as if I have long hair and not like the beachy way I do the short hair. And then I just want to Swiffer and we'll be good to go. And I think they said they're leaving them around 5:30, so they'd get here around 6, but I'm feeling they're gonna be a little late, which is fine because if they get here like 6:30, that works perfect for me because I have a little bit of stuff to do. So the architect went great. Our next mission is, like I said, I have those doors I'm obsessed with, and that's kind of gonna be the most like tricky part because everything else is honestly just aesthetic, like paint and stuff like that, and floors. Like it's nothing as like a big of a deal. I want to find a place that's more local because I obviously don't want to wait 16 to 18 weeks. And then also he made a good point. He was like, you know, God forbid they come like damaged or anything like that. It's like, do you really want to like have to deal with that from California versus if it's local, it's a little bit better. And it's so hard to find like a place like Anderson's and like the typical places don't get the vibe I'm going for. Like I type in iron door and this pops up and I'm like, no, I want this. So I think I found one, so I emailed them, so we're gonna wait to see. Then once we order that, then we could really get into action and working with the architects. And then I also think I am gonna get a 3D print drawn up. It's not necessary, but I think it'd be worth the money. And also I'm thinking like this would be a good little test run of the architect, the 3D guy, and the contractor before we do the rest of the reno. Like this is the best way. Like, I love everyone that we've been working with, but this is a great way to make sure we really love working with them before we're like gutting our whole house. So I'm very, very excited, and yeah, I'm gonna do the dishes now.
I could give it when you want it your way, but I won't do it, no way, I'm saying so.
Oh, and also I feel like every time I show myself making chicken cutlets, I always get a bunch of questions like if I have a recipe, if I've shown it before, but I do have a video, so I'm gonna link it and put a picture here with a timestamp, but that is how I do it. It's not a recipe from a site. I honestly found it on Facebook and it is amazing. I tweak it a little bit like everything else, but that's the general gist.
He's been paying for hotels. Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. And baby, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. The faster you realize, the quicker you learn. So don't be afraid to open the skies and let me.
The best way I have found it to do it when you're doing it for people that are coming like soon but not right now is to keep it warm in the oven. So first, as I fry them, I will put them on a paper towel lined plate so the oils kind of like drip off a little bit. Have the oven preheated to 170, super low. I don't want it to cook, I just want it to keep it warm. And I'm trying to do the dishes at the same time to save time, so we shall see.
You're my friend. It's not your fault, oh no way, I'm saying so. He's been seeing someone else. He's been paying for hotels. Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. And baby, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. The faster you realize, the quicker you learn. So
All right. Officially, I'm ready. I'm just back in the brown sweatsuit that I have since washed and dried, but I got some bleach on it because I cleaned in it, which was a bad move on my part. But I threw on a super fast face of makeup. I didn't do mascara because I always rub my eyes subconsciously, but house is so clean. Harlow's being so sweet, and some of my friends haven't met her yet, so I'm excited, but they're almost here. I finished my drink that was freaking amazing, but I'm trying to wait till they get here to make another because like we're gonna be drinking a decent amount, and I'm going to try and drink a lot of water because there's just a very good chance I'm gonna be super, super hungover tomorrow, and I really don't want that. Just gonna try and drink a lot of water. But it's gonna be fun, I'm excited.
It was simple when the ends low, switch the tempo.
Oh my god! Maybe a little bit of vodka. Just a tad.
When my friends go, it was simple when the ends low, switch the tempo.
Imagine if I tripped and fell.
Gotta don't stop, don't miss, just do it. Do it.
That one. Wait, Sam.
I better die. I'm not sorry. I'll apologize to nobody.
Ladies, line up. Are you ready? Line up. Let's go. Everyone, one foot. To the girls that we got. Oh shit. Oh shit. Be a peak, 'cause you know I gotta shine. Oh shit. I'm looking for a lucky monster. And mommy be like, pick up your feet. And we're like, Kathy goes faster. It was queen shit. All down the drain. You put me through the pain. Wanna let you know how I feel. That outfit over here looking stuff, but I said it don't mean shit now. It didn't mean jack. Fuck you, you hoe. I don't want you back. Yes! Go for it! Yes! Next time someone breaks my heart, I'm coming out with this shit. Oh, no one talking. No one talking. I thought you said it's now. Did you see how smooth that was? I was I played her true.